Number two, you're either winning or losing in your perspective on life. The amount of people that are looking to hire people to do TikTok creative in 2021 is remarkable. And who do you think they think knows how to do that? All the young people in the world, even though they may not.
Hey, I want to give a big thank you to everyone that made the Health and Wellness TikTok Summit amazing. I'm going to give a shout out to Tom Challen, John and Nadia Melton, Mark Lalonde, Jesse Lee Ward, Kenya Kelly, and Sue Zimmerman. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's Brady Theodore, the Gotti, and today I've got a special guest. Yes, that man right there, Mr. Mark Lalonde, the wealthy trainer. Hey, Mark has been my mentor for a couple years now. He is the owner and CEO of the Branding U University, where I am a star in one of his courses. Thanks, Mark. Hey, I cannot get over the amount of value this guy drops, and today he is dropping bombshells. Yeah, you too. I know you're a computer programmer at heart. Hey, today, just start dropping those nuggets on personal branding and how to do automated lives and TikTok. I know, we're talking TikTok today. Hey, start with your story there, Mark.
Okay, I was a computer programmer since I was a child, pretty much. I got involved at like 7 or 8 years old. You couldn't pull the computer away from me. Most kids were playing outside, and I was like, please, can I program on the Atari 400, Dad? So I was like a computer nerd. It was my passion since childhood. So that got me bullied, all the fun stuff along the way. I knew pretty early on that I was unemployable. I had about 25 jobs by the time I was 21. Fired from pretty much all of them because of authority problems. I just didn't like having a boss, if you want to put it that way. I went in, I can't list off the careers I was into. I mean, I went into architecture. At first I wanted to be an architect, then an accountant, then a police officer. Then finally found my love, which was computers. Got into computers, but I never graduated from everything. 10 years of college and university, never graduated from everything. And once I got into the computer industry, I loved the programming part of it, but the high deadlines, the stress, all that stuff led me to drugs, alcohol. I ended up going broke, losing my job, going homeless. Yeah, sleeping in parks and stairwells. And that was about 10 years ago. I was like completely homeless, a full-on addict, full-on alcoholic. I found network marketing from there. Would you believe it? It was a protein shake company. From there, from homelessness, I started using positive affirmations. I know some eyes are probably rolling back, but it's the thing that kind of saved me, was changing my mindset. So positive affirmations got me out of homelessness. I got a job. I got I started couch surfing. That's all the ugly stuff. Then I got in, well, no, it gets a lot uglier. I got a computer job again. And okay, let's just say I found network marketing online, and I never heard of network marketing before, except for Amway and stuff like that. But when I realized that I would get paid off the people below me and I just have to recruit, I could sell. I just have to sell, recruit. I'm like, I am so in. So I just started selling. I mean, vitamin aisles, stalking strangers, cold approaches. I listened to a lot of Ray Higdon. Todd Falcone kind of changed my life too, because he gave me the sentence, do you at all keep your options open in terms of making any money outside of what you're currently doing in the real estate profession? Then I pause and ask again. I do about 400 cold calls a day. That got me to about 10,000 a month. But then I was stuck at about 20,000 a month because of attrition and because of I couldn't get my people to do anything.
Yeah.
So I kept getting stuck, and it felt like I had another job. That's what it felt like. I couldn't break through to the geometric progression, as Richard Brooks says. That's from him. The geometric progression couldn't kick in.
Okay.
So then what I did was I was looking at leaders that were generating 100,000 a month, the almighty million per year, the 7-figure income. And I stopped everything I was doing and I lightly stalked them from behind the scenes. I'm like, what are they doing to make 100,000 a month? And I'm working my butt off and it looks like they're not doing much. They seem very chilled and relaxed. So then I just put everything down and I decided to do what Tony Robbins calls role modeling. Instead of just trying to power through it, I sat down, I bought all the courses, all the mentorship programs of the people that were making 100 grand a month, and online marketing came into play. I went into online marketing. So instead of going to talk to people, I would just put the promotion videos from the network marketing companies and target them to people who liked Weight Watchers, to people who like Jenny Craig. Very simple stuff. And that was working extremely well on Facebook. I went from making 100 grand a year to 250 that year in a 1-year period. So that was kind of the next defining moment for me. And then the third defining moment was personal branding. Once I started branding my face, and instead of sharing the product videos, I would take the product, lose some weight, get a result, and be the result, and target myself as the personal brand. And that's when I started making big money, because I would teach other people to do the same thing. That's where the real money came. It was by doing the coaching programs, the courses to teach people how to sell through the power of video instead of not using the digital landscape in a certain way, by basically targeting ads that invite to a presentation. And just to wrap that up, and the presentation is a webinar. That's an automated webinar that's all pre-built, but it looks live. So that's what I would do, teach people to do that. And here we are today. That's why when I'm like working 16 hours a day, this is why I'm a special kid. I may be unique and untraditional. I don't contact people. I'm tweaking the machines and the videos to capture people through the videos and guide them to a presentation. And in the presentation, it points, guides, and directs them. It's the plug-in process, I call it. It throws them to my upline member and they deal with them.
So can this be, you're talking about automated webinars, sitting back, just smoking your cigars, collecting your money. I know how it goes. Can this be done on any platform? And when people are doing this, how do they learn how to do it? Well, I know how they learn because I've learned from you. I know how to do all this. But what about TikTok? And what direction is TikTok going? And why are you so hyped up about TikTok right now, the way social media is going? I know it's hot. People are going that way. You have, and I know that you've got some courses coming out. Can you explain a little bit about TikTok and why?
Why TikTok?
How does it work?
Number one, okay, this will be we're gonna look into the future a little bit. So I'm glad that this is recorded. So in a year from today, we can say, oh my God, he was bang on. Why TikTok? Because it's where everyone is going, whether they know it or not. They're slowly gravitating to TikTok. Have you ever been on TikTok? Anyone? Have you ever had a hard time getting off of TikTok? Anyone? It's a highly addictive rabbit hole that is programmed by the most sophisticated machines in existence to keep you on the platform. And there is absolutely nothing like it. It speaks its own language. It is extremely difficult to get famous on TikTok. But if you do, TikTok will reward you for that today. So a couple of things you should know, everyone. TikTok is going into the business realm. It is slowly going there. In 2021, they will release 3-minute videos. We'll be able to put 3-minute videos. In 2021, it'll be extremely monetizable because of a huge deal with Shopify they're making. I mean, you can use music. legally. They have a big contract with Sony Music. How cool would it be to put music by popular artists in your content? That's a game changer right there. You can express yourself on TikTok. You can swear, and it's okay. And sometimes it helps in your presentation to drop it there if it's for the right reasons, I believe. And so does Tony Robbins. You can, it's extremely difficult to penetrate, which is one of my favorite things, because I'm on the road to getting 1 million followers of my own in 2021. And here's the bonus to doing that. There's a supply and demand thing on TikTok right now. There's a shortage of professional leadership, entrepreneurs, network marketers. They're struggling. There's no real network marketers with 1 million followers. And here's what happens on TikTok when you get 1 million followers. TikTok appreciates you for having 1 million followers. So what they do is they stick you on the For You page all the time and give you droves of new people. So I have friends who, as soon as they cross their 1 million follower mark, have been given so many hundreds of thousands of followers. Now they're talking about how many millions of followers they have. And TikTok, the intention of TikTok, here's a little psychological trick. Don't promote your product on TikTok, promote yourself as the person, because that's the secret. Save your stuff for your link in your bio. Save your stuff for your link in your bio. TikTok, I have very specific strategies. By the way, maybe I should share some results. In October, I had less than 200 TikTok followers. I figured out a couple of things because I knew that's where I needed to be now. I needed to grab my land on TikTok, and I got to do it now because it'll be harder in the future. So I had 200 followers on TikTok. My videos were all getting under 100 views. Now that was in October. In 3 months, I just broke 120,000 followers with a pretty much guarantee that I'll get 1 million followers in this year. And I've got 3 videos that broke 1 million views on one video. I've got one video that broke 2 million, 1.8 million it's up to. And my brand has completely and absolutely exploded. My funnels are going insane. And maybe I'll share with you what my funnel is. It's an acronym called CSANS. That's everything I build. That's my machine.
So basically, this is a numbers game, and you got to take a lot of shots.
There are shots on goal by a seasoned professional hockey player, so my odds are better. I take 6 shots per day, and the 6 shots I take per day, let me ask you this. You know when you play roulette or the slots, who plays the slots around here? Who likes those slot machines? Come on now. You like those slot machines, don't you? There you go. At the casino, when you lose a spin, you lose money. And when you win a spin, you win money. What if every time you lost a spin, you just wouldn't lose money, but you keep winning money if you won the spin. If you won the jackpot, you win the jackpot. How long would you be sitting at the casino if you didn't lose money when you lost a spin? You'd be there all day. You'd wake up, you'd go to the casino, you'd spin a bunch of times, come home and do it all over again. And every now and again, you'd hit the jackpot. That is TikTok. The losing spin is your ability to detach yourself from the opinions of others, because you may have to embarrass yourself every now and again if you follow those trends. So I've seen successful people. I know successful millionaires that I speak with on an occasional basis that their egos get crushed so badly on TikTok that they exit stage left. They say it's not for me. So they're putting up one piece of content a day. No. You gotta work. You gotta put the right pieces of content and spin that slot machine, because one TikTok can change your life. One. You get a couple of million views on one TikTok with one call to action that says, hit the link in my bio. That's 1 million people. That's 1.8 million people. And you can do it as often. You can do as many spins as you like. So it's taking a bunch of shots on goal, but strategic shots on goal. Yeah, your calls to action should be 2 out of every 6 videos because you don't want that almighty commission breath. You need a little bit of nurturing, and there's 6. Well, let me just give it all to you now. Do you want it all? If you want to win on TikTok, this will pretty well guarantee your success. 6 pieces of content. That doesn't look like 6, does it? Not just 6 pieces of content. Two pieces are from what is going on your For You page. What's happening on your, how can I say this? TikTok is not like any other platform. It's got a completely different language. What works on other platforms will not work on TikTok. It's cryptic, it's alien language, and it's got a pulse. It's got a pulse. If you don't catch that wave at the right time, you're going to miss the wave, which is why time is important. I'll give you the best times to post, but let's start with the types of content you should be taking those shots on net with. Number 1, you need to replicate 2 pieces of content from your For You page. If you're not familiar with the For You page is, it's like the trending stuff that's happening today. And it's also the general For You page. It's based on what you like, but if you model your content on your For You page, that will get you past the chasm or the chasm, which will show you to more TikTok followers. So what you need to do in simple terms, you need to replicate 2 videos from what you see on your For You page that day. So here's the fun part. Here's how you do that. Go on your For You page, scan through it. That's super easy to do. When you see one that you can replicate, and when I say replicate, there's 2 specific videos I want you to do. I want you to do one that is lip synced. That's number 1. You may want to write this down, everybody. You want to grab a video. All you're doing is you're taking the sound of it and you're lip syncing it. It may sound childish. It might sound immature. It may be a Frank Sinatra clip. I did one of those that pretty well almost went viral. If it's on the For You page at that moment in time and you're saying, well, that has nothing to do with my, it was like regrets. I've had a few, but then it, like as cheesy as it seems, and your voice isn't even going through. It's just a little clip of my way and you had like 1.1 million likes. That's the one I'm doing. That's my job for today. Remember, your point, this piece of content is to break you through that algorithm, and that's the purpose of that video. So 1 that's lip synced, and here's how you don't forget them, because you can't be doing them. You can only do them when you have time. So if you see one that you like, it won't be on the For You page in a few hours. So all you need to do is like that video, and it goes into your liked videos. It's almost like you're bookmarking it. Okay. So do it with your videos in the morning. I like to go in the morning and go, that's what I'm going to do today. That's what I'm going to do today. So that's the first video. Easy peasy, right? Find one that you could do the voice to. You'll see them on my profile. It could be someone saying a sentence. If just anyone on a For You page. Number 2 is you want to use a bit of your creativity and replicate one on the For You page. Everything on the For You page will be, when I say replicate, I mean make it as close to the video as possible, but with you and your voice. Like one of them would be like well, it doesn't matter what it is. You'll see them all over my page. They appear to be original pieces of content, but they're not. I'm literally copying what's working, but with myself. Does that make sense? And the closer you can get to the video on your For You page, the better off you are. You want to use almost the same text, almost the same colors, because a lot of people think that TikTok is driven by human beings. It is not. There are no human beings. It's completely AI. Completely AI. It's just machines that decide if they want to show your video to the billions of people. It's a machine. So if you can make it as similar to the video that's got 10 million views, there you go. You like that. Number 3 is probably the video that's going to get you the most views. And the one that is the one that you won't be proud of. It's called a duet. A duet is when you duet a popular video. And you either sit there and say, I agree, or you use your imagination. You just tap duet. Yesterday, I have to do it because it's in my recipe book. I got to get it up there. Yesterday, I did a couple of cats going around in a cage. You never fail on a cat video. You want 100,000 views? Do a duet to a cat video. You're on your way. And say, follow me for more. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yes, it's humiliating. I'm okay with that, though. I've been humiliating myself my whole life. So this is easy peasy for me. So duet is number 3, or a stitch. Number 4 is your first call to action video of 2 call to action videos. On the first call to action video you're going to put, your call to action can be one of 2 things, really, on TikTok. It can be follow me. That could be one call to action. What that TikTok's going to do is just going to grow your followers while you're sleeping. And the other call to action is to link in bio. Click the link in my bio. This is where you can really, 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 really win. And no one's doing it. And I don't know why, but I'm sure a lot of people, I'm sure you guys are going to do it after this. Your link in your bio should go to a video of yourself where you break things down. Your link to your bio should go to a page with a video of yourself where you can sell, where you can invite, where you can say whatever you want to say. Because in a 1-minute TikTok, it's hard to make a sale or invite someone to a webinar. Or you could be breaking community guidelines in certain ways. But if they click the link in your bio, that should go to a video where you break everything down. Does that make sense? So in those call to action videos, the things that I found that work the best to get a ridiculous click-through rate is a giveaway. We're used to that in network marketing or in marketing. A piece of value, like a lead bait, right? That's number 1. I give away gift cards. So for me, gift cards are absolutely insane. I'll do a gift card video and get 100,000 views on an original video, not even a duet. And then I say, throw me a follow and tell me which gift card you want. I shouldn't be sharing this. I'm going to try to give you like even the best gold, because this is just the surface stuff. Right. You don't even really know how I cash all that in. I hope I have the chance to tell you how I cash that in. Yeah, here's what's important. We've been talking about TikTok a lot, but here's what's important. I sell stuff. I sell goods and services. That's how I make money. All the platforms do not make me money. So I think it's important to know how my machine is built. I call it the money printing machine, because without this, it wouldn't matter how popular I am on TikTok. It wouldn't matter. I'm on all 16 platforms, all podcast platforms. And here's how this works. I create a piece of content. I syndicate that piece of content to all 16 platforms, including all podcast platforms. Each of these, that piece of content that goes to all 16 platforms once per week, every Friday. And it's a life-changing piece of content, for people to buy into me, the person, the human being. That goes out. And all that piece of content has a call to action to go to my blog and watch the rest of that piece of content. Some will, some won't. So what? Somebody's waiting, right? You like that? I got that from network marketing, SW. Some will, some won't. So what? Somebody's waiting. So I just spit it out there. And that call to action brings people to my blog, which is the full piece of content. Now, here's where the magic happens. That's the C and the S. If you're creating content, folks, and you're not syndicating it to all free platforms that are available to you, including all podcasts, reevaluate what you're doing. Sit down, get on all those platforms, because you're wasting your potential that you're not using the full potential. Why wouldn't you even be syndicating to Tumblr, Instagram, all of them, and get on all Spotify? You should. The leads I get from my podcast on Spotify and on iTunes are things I wouldn't have considered. So make it your practice to make your content once a week, syndicate it to 16 platforms. That will bring back leads to your blog. What does that mean? When people land on your blog, you need to have 4 pieces of code installed. Your Facebook retargeting pixel code, I'll go fast because this is where the sales come in. Your Facebook retargeting pixel, your Pinterest tag, super important. So you could retarget on Pinterest. So whenever they go on Pinterest, they'll see you. You need to have your G tag. So I could retarget in their Gmail account. They'll see me. What the hell is he doing here? In their Gmail account at the top. That's also going in their Google searches. I'll be right at the top. In their YouTube searches, I'll be right at the top. You also want to have the LinkedIn Insight tag. So every time somebody lands on my blog one time, they don't need to fill anything out. You just go, boop. They'll see me for the rest of their days, whether they want to or not. And they can't unsubscribe. It's a beautiful thing. So that's number one. Now, my website is built for printing money. If you'll notice, there's an 11-minute video on my homepage. What that does, it tells them, it instructs them how to navigate the 500 pieces of value on my blog. There's 500 pieces of absolutely free, life-changing value that has made me a millionaire over and over and over again. They'll go through the training through my search bar. I got to talk fast. I've created this content library because it's the value is unparalleled, because you see me go from $0 online throughout all the years and everything's searchable. And you'll be like, oh my God, that's where we started making 100 grand per month. And you see me go through my whole journey throughout those whole 6 years. And it's so indexable and searchable. That's what I call the nurture process. So people get to know me. Here's where the cha-ching comes in, because nothing matters unless you got the cha-ching tied in. Once they've seen you enough, there are buttons on my website that go to what automated live. They're live events, but they're automated. They're pre-recorded to look live. Now, if you don't have the technical ability to do that, well, then do a live one every Friday. And what happens is people register. All you're doing, look, manual, you're creating content and syndicating. What's automated, you're acquiring by people going to your blog, that's acquire. Then you're nurturing them with your content library, and then your live events sell for you. That's where contact mapping would come in. On your blog, after you've given them your 5 best interviews, have that. The more content, the better. The more searchable, the better. More content, the better at all times, because you're accumulating what's called watch time. If somebody watches you for 25, this is psychological. If somebody watches you for a 25-hour period of time over time, you've hijacked your space in their brain. You've kind of brainwashed them into liking you. So even though you don't get paid today, try getting somebody's attention is the hardest thing you could possibly do.
Hey, what happened? Mark, are you still there? Gosh darn it. Come on back. Are you in there?
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm sorry we had those technical difficulties yesterday, but I texted Mark, he got back with me, and we are on again today to finish up yesterday's bombshell episode.
Oh.
Mark, thank you.
You're welcome, brother. The picture is actually more clear right now, isn't it?
Looks pretty good.
Looks awesome. So
maybe I paid my internet bill up to date now.
So with all that TikTok stuff, guys, I just want to close up with something, because all of that content stuff on TikTok, I mean, the reasons why we need to be on TikTok, I think I covered, but the thing that really matters is that you get your first 10,000 followers so that your content can be pushed through the algorithm. Does that make sense? Because if you're posting content on TikTok, trying to get those 6 pieces of content, you're going to face the harsh reality that no one's going to really see it, because you don't have that initial foundation of followers to get you those instant views and push you to the second tier, because TikTok does work in tiers. And if you don't get to tier 2, you won't get on the For You page, and you have no chance of going viral. Right? Does it make sense? So I created a course, and it teaches one thing and one thing only. It's how to get 10,000 targeted TikTok followers in 10 days. And I sell this course every single day. It's $1,000 course. And I sell it every day because,
Holy cow.
oh yeah, tons of it. Because getting those 10,000 followers is what people can't do. Getting those initial 10,000 followers, anybody who's tried TikTok, I don't know, think to yourself, 10,000 followers of your own is the one thing you can't find out how to do on YouTube. I'm not talking about using all those little features. You can figure all that out. But
Right.
10,000 initial followers in 10 days is what my course teaches. And
Unbelievable.
you know what I did, Brady?
What's that?
I had my Wealthy Trainer account. And it took me over a year to get to 200 followers. I think you may have remembered me starting on TikTok back in the day, right?
Yep.
It took me a year to get 200 followers. And then when I figured out this trick, I got 1,000 followers in one day, 2,000 in 2 days, and I was freaking out. I'm like, I found out how to do this. And I kept going all the way to 12,000 followers in like 10 days. And then I said to myself, what if my account authority on TikTok, because I've been on there for so long, they kind of gave me a break, you know? We'll just help them out a little bit. So what I did is I said, I'm going to open a brand new TikTok account with 0 followers just to see if these strategies work. So I did. I called it Elite Thinkers. And I recorded the whole thing. Screen recorded the whole thing and put that in a course. So on day 1, 0 followers. I go, let's go to work. On day 1, I had 1,100 followers, all recorded. Day 2, 2,000. Day 3, 3,000. And for those of you that don't know, you need 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok. And after 10,000, you get paid by TikTok for your views. It's called the Creator Fund. So I said, let's just go all the way to 10,000 followers and just record that whole process and throw that in a course. So that's part of the course. I record the whole thing because there's nothing better than seeing me do it, right? Seeing me do that. So it works. And
you started doing this in October of 2020.
Yeah.
And we're about coming up on the end of January. How many followers do you have now?
Over 120,000.
Holy cow.
But here's why this course is so valuable. Because you don't need content to get your first 10,000. And your first 10,000 is kind of like losing your first 10 pounds of body weight. It's the hardest to do. Then you get into the rhythm and the motion and the momentum kicks in. But those first 10,000 are impossible to get. If you go and try it on your own, I told you, it took me a year to get 200 followers. So I'm at over 100,000 followers now, 120,000, and I'll have 1 million within the year. But what's important here is that in this course, I don't beat around the bush. It's only how to get 10,000 followers in 10 days. That's the only thing you're going to learn, but you're going to know how to do it well. You'll be able to wake up in the morning and get 1,000 followers.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I'm not even telling you where to get followers. I'm teaching you this skill. You ever hear
I tried TikTok last year,
Yeah.
and I don't think I broke 200 followers, and I got wrapped up in other things going on in life, and I just gave up on TikTok. But with the sound of this course to get 10,000 followers, what does that, once you hit the 10,000, I know we covered a lot of this yesterday, what does that actually do for your business if you're on TikTok for business?
It's insane because you've got 10,000 people seeing your content. Maybe not all of them, but at least the viewership is usually 10% of your followers. So every video you upload, you're getting 1,000 followers, but more importantly, you're getting pushed to that second tier. And that's how my video went to 1 million. My first million view video, it got to the second tier, and then it's not up to you. It's up to TikTok. Then it's like if the people like it. But you got to get to that second tier, and you need 1,000 views within an hour. So that's one thing it will do. But then there's also the clout. We have to talk about the clout. We have to talk about the social proof. If anyone sees that you have 10,000 followers, your peers, your leaders, your mentors are going to say, holy crap, what are you doing? I'm not going to say any names, but there are people that I know that earn 8 figures a year, and they're fighting to get 1, 2, 3,000 followers. You know who I'm talking about, many of them. So when Brady Theodore or anyone who has this course shows up in 2 weeks and has 10,000 followers, you're going to get respect. They're going to come to you for business. They're going to say, coach me on TikTok. What are you doing? Not to mention the people you pop into their lives, or when you start following people and they see you got 10,000 followers on TikTok. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I've looked at the people on TikTok, and a lot of them have, a few hundred. And when you see somebody that's got 10,000, 100,000, and you're thinking, how did they do that? Number one, how did they do it? Number two, how are they benefiting from that?
Yeah.
Which I know yesterday you covered the sales aspect, which we're not selling on TikTok, but you are branding yourself and getting your face and the audio out so people can see it.
You can use your imagination to whatever you want to do, because I was on a live and I had 30 people lined up to join a network marketing company that I'm not even active in. I said, what if, and people were following up with me. My inbox said, did you choose a company to run with? They don't even know what network marketing is. So now I'm selling this course on TikTok. That'll make me $2 million because this skill is so hard to master. 10,000, and everybody wants it. Brady, I went on TikTok and I said, I'm going to teach people entrepreneurship. I'm going to show them my business, but they don't seem to care. What they want on TikTok at this time is how to build their own audiences. So this is where this course comes in.
So when is that course coming out that you're doing?
It's out now. I want to make an announcement for your audience. It's a $1,000 course. I will give you a coupon code. I'm not going to say it here, but you guys, I guess, contact Brady, okay, for this. You're getting a coupon code for, should we stack? Normally I say half price, then 25. It's going to be 90% off. So you guys are going to get it for under $100.
Holy cow.
I know. I'm the best, right?
So I can get this course, and in 10 days I can have 10,000 followers where I can break through the TikTok algorithm.
It's guaranteed.
With the big boys.
It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. And I don't care. If you do exactly what I say in the course and watch me do it with a brand new account, you're going to have 10,000 followers. You have to do the work, but you will have it.
Let me get my credit card out.
Absolutely. No, but it's like, you're going to see, guys. Actually, you know what, Brady? You know what? I challenge you, my friend. How many followers? I'm challenging you. I'm putting you on the spot. How many followers do you have on TikTok?
About half a dozen.
Okay.
Because I haven't really tried.
You know what? I know you. I work with Brady, guys. I know Brady. He's a massive action taker. Get your 10,000 followers. Just do it. Do it. You're going to do it. And first of all, you will be like, holy crap. And then when people go to your account, I'm just being real here, bro. Once you have your 10,000 followers, people are going to say, I want the course, but it's $1,000.
Okay.
Make sense?
Well, I've done everything else that you've taught, and it's all worked. So I'm sure this is going to work, and I'm in.
So
I'll be all in, and I'm sure a lot of people will be, because everybody's talking about TikTok.
Everybody's going to TikTok whether they know it or not. Period. So, any questions?
Not from me.
So
maybe I'll have some questions when this replays down the line.
Yeah.
People can contact me, and I will help them out.
Yeah, it's there you have it. You have a code. You have your own link. You can sell the course. So there you have it. Okay.
Okay, sounds
Cool.
good. Thank you
Awesome.
so much, Mark. That was
Maybe we'll
great
do a
yesterday.
part. Maybe we'll do a part 3 in the future as a follow-up interview. Once you have your 10,000 followers, and you could give me a testimonial on how well the course worked for you. Deal?
You know I will.
Deal? We're shaking on it. Everyone here can see that.
Hey, thank you so much.
No
Thanks
problem.
for yesterday. Thanks for coming back today, and
Yeah.
thank you for this special offer for everybody
For
watching.
sure.
And I'll see you on the inside.
You got
Oh, I
it.
can't-
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.